listening, talking to each other, sharing ideas, you know. So what is it for? If we that started the case are not, you know, we're not taken along, we're not even fed information, everything is underground. Someone was killed overground. Everything happened overground. All the evidence is there overground. But the thing they're doing is underground, which, how do we now give them the support? How do we, you know, you come today, you've done this, and then the next week you will find out you've not done it, or, you know, something, and then the next moment, oh, you need money to raise. Why? Why are we going all these routes?
And
So
again,
that's what I'm confused about.
you talking Milan, just to add this one again. You see, when Baba said that they have got a lawyer, you see, we have to be extra smart. Let me make sure there is nothing with that. Guys, we have to be extra smart to be able to figure out these guys. These guys who are dealing behind Baba, okay? This guy, they mean business, but they will not go.
Yes.
I mean, they will not go. They will not go scot free. This how it works here. Now, just wait, please wait. Has Baba worked with this lawyer before Wahabu? No. How did Baba know this lawyer? We don't know. Who recommended this lawyer to Baba? Is it Wumi or who? Is it Adura who recommended the lawyer to Baba? Is it Mama Wumi who recommended that Wahabu to Baba? Who recommended the lawyer to Baba? Okay, we are the one who want to pay. We want to ask questions. One, okay, that is done. Now, secondly, can Wahabu explain to us how is it possible without him applying to the corona to participate in this upcoming call on Monday? How is he sure that if he applied today or yesterday, if he had applied yesterday, that before Monday they would have approved him to be part of the next inquest? Do you guys understand what I mean? The lawyer will not just come, then just go appear there. It doesn't work like that. Oh, Aristocrat, maybe you want to come in here. This is what the corona law says. You have to apply to the court. You have to show your interest in the case. So as the new son or lawyer be approved yet, how long will it take them to approve that lawyer? All of this was it considered, or they just won't go fund me? Just hear that they have employed a lawyer and then give us excuse later that he applied, but they were unable to, they didn't accept him. And how about Berekete in the whole of all, where in the midst of all of this, where is Berekete? You see what I'm saying? When questions can't be answered, in fact, when you bring all of this legal team, they can't answer questions, they run away. To an extent, even Baba come, we are trying to brief Baba, they have to take Baba away. Baba was taken away from here. There is nothing we have said here that made them taking Baba away. And if we are wrong, can the best of this legal team come here and confront all of us? They can't. When they come here, they flop all the time. They flop. I mean, I will expect them to send their best to come and be among, us here. And let's discuss. We want to help this man. We are the public. Their experience, persons here. Even if their money cannot help, their experience can help. Something can help. Or are they choosing? They want people to help in their own terms. Mm-hmm. They don't want you to help because you want to help Mohbad, but help in the way it suits them. You cannot cry more. We are the father. It has to be what we want. But when you go for what you want, who will pay for it? When you say you want to eat the food that you want, who will pay for it? The public will pay for it? I don't understand. You want to choose a lawyer. You don't want us to ask how that lawyer is good, whether it's not good. But who will pay for this lawyer that you go to choose? We, the public, or who? Guys, is it making sense? That we will not know you have already one lawyer, Taiwo Dumosun. If we had told you then, don't get that one, you said no. That one was taken, the public paid for that one. Now that one can't do the job anymore. They want to add another one to it. Can we check this other one? No, don't check, just pay. I don't understand. Is it making sense for some of you? Maybe I think I don't understand. I mean, let me just chill here a little bit.
Paparano, what is not making sense?
I think
What is not making
my
sense?
network is not too good.
Before
My
aristocrat
network
jump
is
in,
not too good. Okay,
what is
go on.
what is quite baffling to me, which I believe everybody probably know about right now, but I'm just wondering if anyone's actually given it a thought. We have a situation where power of attorney is given to someone foreign to Nigeria. The case is in Nigeria. We have a chief lawyer, the top lawyer, who is also sort of like outside the country. So if we have the president of a country outside the country and we have the judiciary system outside the country, how do we then govern a country? And that is the aspect of decision-making process that will not make any sense because the person that the power of attorney is given to is out of touch with reality, doesn't understand what is going on in Nigeria, cannot fathom the way the system works, is not rubbing shoulders with people that can advise him accordingly and properly. And no wonder all the fund that's been put in place since the last 7 months is disappeared to a point that we now actually have another ask for the same general public to start donating $50,000 or whatever the case may be, which can amount to $100,000, because once people start putting money into that coffers, you're going to end up in the same situation as the fund will be mismanaged. There is absolutely zero accountability or transparency about the way the first block of fund was managed, how much it was, who took what, how anything was disbursed. And suddenly, obviously, if it's just the American people and the chosen few, Paparano has said it already, don't use GoFundMe, use a different pot. Because these people are taking Nigerian general public because we care and because we want to support this cause. They are taking us as for mugus. We are mugus and magas. And me, I don't want to put any cause in it. But if you've put money into something for 7 months and there's just weeks before the final, what is likely to be the final submission, even if we give you $1 million, it will still go to waste. That is my fear about this whole process. And that is the reason why Baba Mohbad, I feel very sorry for him. And I think he's done wrong to have actually handed over power of attorney to someone who is out of touch with reality, someone who is out of the country, and appoint us a top decision-making lawyer who is not even representative of the process, someone who will not be in court, someone who doesn't understand the system. Is it justice we are looking for? Do we want to finally just cash in at a top level? Because when you do GoFundMe, you can start up with $50,000. It can go up to $250,000. If it does, even if you give these people, if we had given them 50 million, 500 million before, we will still be at the same juncture where the only thing they've been able to issue so far is something to do with DNA that is not worth the paper it's written on. Are these people looking for justice? Or are they just looking to scam average Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians that want to support this cause? Because when you bring people to a serious platform of this nature, the reason why Baba Mohbad will have to come here, I'm sure people who have been listening know that very intelligent Nigerians always come on this platform. We have our Woto session. That is to tell you that we are streets, but we are also streetwise. Because if you want to cause trouble, you've come to the wrong place if you come to this platform. But we are talking seriously right now. I at this point in time, I offer my utmost condolences to Baba Mohbad and his family wherever they are, even Mama Mohbad, because for what is worth, they had this precious gem that we lost. I implore Baba Mohbad to do the right thing. Withdraw the power of attorney from Muyiwa and find, even if it's a group of lawyers, a group of people that you can trust, to make appropriate decision at the right time, to be in court at the right time, to chase after the system and understand the system properly. You're not going to be looking to engage with people that have been seen as part of buying Mohbad. Suspects, you don't engage with suspects. And on this occasion, you don't engage with witnesses because we don't believe any of the stories these people have put together in court. You don't engage with these people at all. You stand tall, get the right people, use the public money effectively. By now, you should have enough petition in place right now to send every single one of them down immediately after the verdict of that inquest, because the petition would have been in place. The public money will be able to see the aftermath of this inquest. Should be petition that will take these people to the High Court. Because this whole process, if people don't understand, you are not bringing people in here to come and people don't understand. We're not bringing people in here to come and castigate them. All we want to know is what is the cause of death. Who could have been instrumental in this whole process? That's all. Whether Prime Boy comes to this inquest, whether the Darosha comes, that is not what we're on about. Kilo je, kilo mu, kwanto pa. Kilo je, kilo mu. Kini wọ́n inject sínú ẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi tari ẹ̀ sí òkè lọ́hùn. God forgive every single one of them.
Thank you very
but
much.
Forgiveness wọn inú ẹ̀wọ̀n ni Ọlọ́run ti máa fún gbogbo wọn ní forgiveness wọn. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, please unmute your mic. Guys, we can now see that it's not gonna be easy to get to Baba, and these are the things that maybe that me personally that I have been trying to avoid. Okay, because like it is good when you speak to somebody who has that full control of situations. Like, I mean, things will happen in the way that it should be it should happen. But when there is so many control that is already with a person, it's gonna be a little bit a hard tax. It's gonna be a hard tax, and that's what we are just seeing now. And that's why I said something earlier. I mean, if we look at this in the course of this justice, I mean, is it a bad thing if the public just help Baba Mohbad get whatever he wants, without allowing this, I mean, family persons coming in and becoming chairman overnight, becoming like a politicians overnight on cases that affect everybody? Everybody who this case affect, I think they should be able to come together reasonably and then find a way out. We saw this case on our own, either on camera, either on ground, and then we decide to, I mean, come together and then help in the best possible way that we could help with our brain, with our money. I mean, why is it not accepted? Why is the family finding it difficult to integrate into what the public has to offer? For example, now, if I'm proposing that we want the best lawyer in the country that has a pedigree, let's get the price and let's pay the price. Like we get the best lawyer in Nigeria, if possible, top 2, top 3, top 5, get their chamber and pay them. Baba Mohbad will meet with them and then state his concerns, and they will swing into action. All this 1122 lawyer, we can get the whole full chamber with reputations, lawyers who've been winning cases in Supreme Court for years, rather than working with people whereby we still not have assurance. For example, now I'm asking, whenever you guys see this new lawyer that they employ, ask this question. There's 6 days to Corona inquest. Have you been accepted? Have you been accepted? I mean, have you been have you been approved to be able to speak before that judge that day? Or you will just walk into that court and then just speak? Is that how it works? Can the judge, can that lawyer make that clarity? How is that place going to work? When you just want to employ a new lawyer within 6 days, is the lawyer still going to apply to the court, or the lawyer will just come and then just jump into the court and then just start speaking?
Papariano.
Hmm.
Papariano. Good evening, panelists. Good evening.
Your voice is a little bit low. Can you make it high a little bit? I was doing Wotu. Anyway, first of all, let me say this. I was on my Wotu spirit, okay? And then before Baba came, I was already giving everybody Wotu. So I was a little bit maybe high. My tone was high, and I'm sorry for that. It's not intentional. I will not disrespect Baba. That is unallowed. But our worries is my concern. It's what I had to state. That is what matters. Okay, let us look at it in the place of the worry and not the other things. I was in the mood of Wotu. You know, all of you were here. You saw what was happening. I was giving it bass boost before the lady brought Baba. But we'll find a way to finish it. We did not finish it. It started now. We'll find a way to finish it. Go on, Chairman.
Thank you, Papariano. Good evening, everyone, panelists, and also Baba Muhammad. Yeah, good evening, sir. Pẹ́ fún wa, àgbáyé adalẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àní ríru eléyìí mọ́. Ọlọ́run mú irúpẹ́ burúkú kúrò lójú ẹ̀.
Shall so that everybody might be part of it, please.
That was prayer, and I can only do that one in Yoruba. All right. Papariano, you have spoken, and every other person that has spoken before me, who has spoken. My only addendum in all of this is that it is never, as of today, it is never too late to go back to the drawing board, re-strategize, and launch properly into the deep. It is never too late. I agree with you. We want to go all out. We want to go all out. We want to support with our finances and our experiences. We want to do that. But we need to do that properly. We need to look into the country, look into reputable chambers with proven track record and integrity that Baba Mohbad would submit to in conjunction with the public, that we want your chamber to take on this process from the beginning.
Daddy Mohbad, please, can I say something, please? Forget about the time whether your voice come out or not come out. Daddy Mohbad, this is war. You need to talk.
Hello, sorrow.
You never talk what you know.
Chairman, is that from your background?
No, not at all.
So I think
Hold on, I think we should listen.
Okay, listen. Late.
Do you want me to play it?
Yes. Is that live now? Is it live now?
It was like it's live in Joyce platform.
You mean before or now?
Now it's live.
After he left here, he went there.
Play it, please. Play it.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking for. You made me cut it off because I was scared.
It's okay.
I don't want Paparano to shout on me.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead and
Sorry,
play it.
Yeah.
Oh God, this country, sir.
On whose platform is that?
The lady was
Joy.
Yes, yeah, J Blinks. The person who connected me to Baba, he was in this box. Now she's going to be back.
not talking.
Okay, it's a good thing that you made us to understand that Sampala, Brekete is still with you because we were worried. That is why we were worried. Is Sam still with you, or he is not interested in the case any longer? For the fact that you have said to us that he's still with you, that is a good one. We are happy about that. And this GoFundMe that your brother brought out, are you a signatory to that GoFundMe? Hello, sir. Oh boy, let's talk again. Hello, sir. Who call him again? I want to find out if he's a signatory, if he has access to the GoFundMe that was opened for him by Mr. Buyiwa. We want to know. We want to know what we are doing. Platform, he will talk. There are several times I've asked him to come and speak. My brother, what do you
Prano,
Bayo.
there's a shocking update.
All right. Oh, yeah, go on.
Bad news.
Cynthia, wait.
Let Cynthia on mute.
It's a bad news. Prano,
All right.
it's a bad news.
I hope nobody dies.
That's a bad news, and I don't know how this is going to affect Monday. The legal team are ready. The legal team of Baba Mohbad they are trying to put out a publication, and I think they are trying to make an attempt to clarify their name because they are tired of the way the whole society and the public have been dragging their name, and they have said that it is not their fault. The things are being handled this way. So they are saying that in any ways they should not drag them because the cases they have is not the problem they are having with the case.
Play it if you have it. Is it a newspaper or?
It's not. It is a write-up. It is a disclaimer, stroke. I don't know if they are going to take a legal action, but at this time they are still deliberating if they have to take a legal action.
Where is it posted so I can read it? Where is it posted?
It is not posted. It is shared among few people. It is. I don't know if anybody.
Right.
Can I share with you? Can you read it out?
Read it for us.
I was trying to call Aristocrats. It's on my WhatsApp. I don't have to
You don't have a second phone to. I mean, you don't have WhatsApp on your second phone, so you can send it there. I told you guys, if we don't stand our ground, all of these things. Okay, I mean, what were they doing? What were this legal team doing? That are beginning to make it look like a.
Hello, can you hear me?
Am I audible?
Can you hear me?
Mariano, am I audible?
Aristoca, you're no longer here now. I've replaced somebody.
Aristoca is not here.
Aristoca, go down. Please do that thing that you did before. Go down, come back. I didn't hear you, but go down, come back.
Hello? Hello?
I didn't hear you, Bayo. I didn't hear you.
Okay, so I'm going to be reading. I don't read.
All right, go on.
Hello?
Hello, go on, read.
Okay.
Read on.
I think he's planning to read from the same phone.
No, Bayo, we can't hear you, Bayo.
We can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh, it's not going to work because it's on my other. Okay, let me. It is in Word. It is something that was shared with me. It's in Word. They are still drafting it. I mean, it's something that that's the problem. I was trying to share with Aristocrat, but Aristocrat was not.
You have read it. Explain to us the content. You have read it. Explain to us the content.
Okay, what the legal team are doing? They said they are trying to clarify that in everything they are doing, it is not their fault. They are trying to let us know that funds are not made available, actions were not taken, even when the lawyers have done their job. So in the quest, he made it known that certain amount of money were supposed to be used for certain things. Certain amount of money was supposed to be used. He listed the amount of money so that things will be done. but funds were not available. And he said, every time you request for money to do this, follow up and submit petition, he said every petition is about maybe 100,000 or 50,000. There is never fund available to push. So now, that is the write-up clarification. So this clarification is something they are deciding, and they want to come out and talk. So we are deliberating on where they will come out to talk. You understand? We don't know if they have to come here or they have to go to Bukit Jesse. We don't know where they're going to talk. We're still talking about where they are coming to talk. They need to clarify who is not making fund available, who is jeopardizing their efforts.
Bayo, I understand
Yes.
that. That is content. All of these things are very, very simple to discuss. When did they start having this problem? They must have been having this problem for long, not just today, right?
Yes.
Why did they keep it quiet? Why
Paparano, that is the question.
Why
That is the question. They've been fighting behind the camera, Paparano. They are fighting it behind the camera. Paparano, at a point, it will get to a stage you can't hold it no more. We cannot take that out of context. It is something that they are possibly been fighting.
I see nothing more than scamming here. All of these things you are saying.
Okay.
Okay,
so you think the lawyer is trying to throw Baba under the bus, or he's trying to clear his own name and chamber?
That since this their motion is not being pushed through, this is their 50,000 motion. Since it's not being pushed through, that's about 3,000 or how much dollars there. If they close that petition today, that money that is there can still do something. Do you understand?
That money they cannot access it. If we pull it down, everybody everybody will get their money back.
Oh, no, I mean are you saying that they cannot withdraw the amount that is there without completing that amount? Must it complete that 50,000?
No, they can withdraw it, but the moment people start requesting for their money,
no, I mean to withdraw. They can withdraw what is here, withdraw what is here, and use it.
Yes.
Simple.
And I have another news which I'm trying to verify. I think Wahab is on board. He's now on board. So Wahab he has collected all the paperwork, is reading through, and is working on coming on Monday.
He's been approved.
So
the court has approved him. What I heard
he's doing this paperwork right now.
What they said yesterday was that Baba have already signed him. That's what this person said yesterday.
They've signed him. Is collected. Certain amount of money has been awarded to him as at today. So he's doing all the paperwork necessary. He's pulling his own. He's trying to pull his own string.
They say they don't have money. How did they pay him? How did they went to do
Paparano, I told you that these are the news that are coming. See, Paparano, when we hear this news, we are trying to find out. Me, I've not even find out. I'm just giving you a short. Still, we still want to talk to that lawyer. I want to hear his voice. Let me hear what he has to say.
Too much underground. Wait, first, I don't know this Onyeka Sola. I usually don't put people here. Hello, Onyeka Sola. How are you? Hello. Onyeka Sola, hello. Okay, request back.
No, let me tell you something here. This case, let me tell you, I was trying to get Aristocrat on the call so that, with his ideas, he will be able to say something, but he was not picking. You understand?
I think it was network issue. I guess it was network issue.
I was here. I didn't even know Baba was there. It was when I was trying to cut his call. Somebody now told me, Baba is on live. Where are you? Baba is on live, K. That's when because somebody has already promised Baba is going to speak today. The person that promised Baba is going to speak today said Baba is coming out, but we did not know Baba is going to come out that immediately. Just like he promised me yesterday, Mr. Amuwa was going to come out, but we knew Mr. Amuwa was going to come. But today he said, don't worry, Baba address us today. And when my person was talking, he said he knew Baba was going to come out. I said, we are not sure.
This one was not the coming out. This one was just just to answer some few questions pertaining.
Yeah, he's going to be here. He's going to be on your platform today. Somebody has told me. The person that told me about Mr. Amuwa yesterday.
Oh, I don't know of that. They should have told me too. If that is the case, they should have informed me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the information was just coming to me.
All of
When
me,
the information came to me,
I don't just do things anyhow. People who do things anyhow, they will have issue with me. And this is one big problem. People just do things anyhow. It doesn't work like that.
I mean, you have not done anything bad. It's just that the complaint that you were too harsh on him. I mean, it's not that it's too bad.
Were you here?
I was not here. People were just saying it.
Me, I don't know how somebody me, I'm expressing my.
Can I talk?
And they said I was too harsh. Go on. I don't know how that.
I wasn't here. I didn't know. Somebody just told me that.
Anyway, no, maybe that they are the haters. They are the haters.
Are you so crap? Please talk.
Bayo, can I talk?
Yes, go on, sir.
You see, good evening, everybody. You see, I was so disappointed when I was reading comments today. And really, it is not new to me, but I get more hike, more irritated when we Nigerians continue to say Nigeria is not good. But we are not actually ready for Nigeria to be good because we don't ask the question. Someone is taking pain to ask questions. People are just talking anyhow. Papa, I was here, and that lady was here earlier today, and we had a fruitful discussion. I think in her own knowledge, because she's one of the people that have been speaking with Baba before now, she came and she brought Baba up. I think Papariano never knew, and she was told that he should join live. Papariano in his element, anybody that has been on this platform knows how Papariano talk, and when he's serious, we know his tone when he's serious. So when I see people saying Papariano was talking harshly, he wasn't talking harshly. He's only been frank. And if anybody cannot take frank or voice, and people say they live in diaspora, then they should find another platform to go. And people that drag the man out of the platform that he doesn't want to come back, then good radiance to them. Because in the first place, it was another discussion that was on. And that is by the side. People were saying, talk to the man with respect. Papariano only wanted to help the man. I'm not in his mind, but he's trying to lay down so that when he asks the Baba questions, he will not talk amiss, which himself has always been preaching, that because the man is never giving full brief, that is why they ask him questions, he will say something else. He's just explaining to the man what people feel. And people are just saying bloody dash. He's talking harsh, he's doing this, he's doing that. Let me ask everybody something. You can write whatever you want to write. Me, I no send. And if anybody see me in my element, you will know, say, I be crazy person. Now, let us ask ourselves, our agitation on this matter is not that people don't want to contribute. People are only demanding for accountability. And people are saying, you don't make decision at the 11th hour. This is just the agitation. The people that so-called say they represent Baba, we come here and will be talking like primaries, nursery school peoples, be telling us cock and bull story. In 1 minute, they will talk as if they sleep on Baba's bed, they eat with him on the same table. In another minute, they will tell you, I'm like you, I don't know anything. What are we? Are we kids here? And you want the public to fund it? And you have people coming here that are saying you cannot cry more than the bereaved. And when the people are the one that brought it up, they are asking simple questions. And they want the man that is so much concerned to express himself, but they just don't want him to talk, want to give him the background. People are just talking anyhow. I don't understand. And that is why Africa is not good. And you continue to run to places where they know what they were doing and they are building their society, and you want to go and benefit it there. And when you are in that society, you follow their rules. But when you are here, it's about respect this, respect that. What is respect there when you are talking? And when you are in a position to discuss frankly, you speak your mind. Even elders recognize that. Now back to what you are saying. And Papariano, don't feel sorry for anything. You do your best. I know, I've listened to you for months, and I know how you talk. So if anybody wants you to be Dobale, maybe you put on your screen and be on the floor and be talking. That is when they know you show respect. You were only giving a background. A background. Your voice might be high, but you were just giving background. Another thing you might say, tone down your voice is a different thing. Now, if people want to make contribution, you make contribution. Now, let me go to what you are talking about, the other lawyer. Because I just want to address issue as the one. Baba said something just now. He said when he came, and probably that was what he was briefed.
Maybe that's what they told him. Like they told him to say so.
That was what he was briefed. So that is why it's good. You give him some background. You might excuse him.
They didn't want him to hear those things
come back with the answer.
Because
he doesn't know what is happening. At the end of the day, people will be typing, Baba is lying, Baba is lying. But you want to give him the benefit of the doubt to understand the situation of things. People come on behalf of this man to say some cock and books things. They go back and tell him something else. And when the man wants to talk, you make a fool of him. You don't do that to your principal. You brief him, whether good or bad. It is for him to know how to respond. Because at the end of the day, it is his name that is at stake here, not the name of anybody representing him. It is his son that we lost. And it is his name people are calling. So you give him the benefit of doubt. Maybe he can say, oh, I can't answer all these questions. Maybe let us talk tomorrow. You can call me. I will explain it to you. You will explain to your people. That is those are better way to manage things. But if we don't give someone that wants to answer the benefit of the doubt, how do we deliberate and be on the same page? It will not happen. And that is one of the problems of the African society, especially the Nigeria we call ourselves. Now, Baba said something. He said he knows things are not going up well. It means he's pragmatic. Give it to him. He's listening and he won't change. He wants better thing. He said he has spoken with why. He's the one that told us the person that is coming. And that is why I've heard this name throughout the week. But I'm not talking about it because I cannot talk about ESA. The man had come, Wahab Shitu. We know Wahab Shitu. And he said he's chosen. The question we could have asked Baba after Papariano finishes, Baba, what do you see to pick the man? How is he a better person? And he will answer. It's, at the end of the day, he has the right to. So let's give it to him. So you drag him out. He has not been able to answer the question. So have you helped him? No, you have not. So let's put that aside. And I don't think the Baba should even come again. If they have spoken to him, let them reach out to people they will reach out.
Yeah, you see the reason why I don't want to speak to him, right? I just look at you. You see it, right?
Now, wait. No, Papariano, let's no.
Wait, Baba, what do you mean be careful of Bayo? What do you mean be careful of Bayo?
Bayo, ignore.
When you talk, you don't read comments. People say Papariano speak to him and
leave them.
Me, I psychoanalyze people. I want to put the truth into you. Okay, but can you handle it? That is the thing.
So, Bayo, to what you were trying to call me, thank you very much. But you know, I was on live. Me, I'm not someone that use multiple phones. I don't like it. It disturbs me because I might throw it away. So, I've seen someone have shared what Barrister Dumosu, and this is what I was saying yesterday or day before yesterday. We must hear people's side. And I've said something. In legal profession, lawyers are professional like doctors. They tell you what you should eat, how you should live well. It is your decision to do it. It is not their own. If the man have advised I won't call them legal team, the people that say they represent Baba, and they are not following it, what do you expect him to do? Now, the man, and Bayo, the way you brought it, you said there is trouble. That is no trouble. No, we need to control narration. There is no trouble. The man too is listening. He has a team here. And let me finish, Baba. You don't need to reply me. You don't need to reply me. And the man just wants to make clarification. Because this man is a professional. Attacking him, you're attacking his means of livelihood too. People should think like that. Attacking the man, is this, is that, is this, is that, is this, is that. We are only hearing the people that are saying it's not good. Or we are seeing the outcome. But the people that are liaising with him, are they giving him the right feedback? Are they giving him, you said your staff is not good. Are you giving your staff everything your staff demanded to be productive? No. And you say it's not productive. That is where we go. Now, let me read what they shared with me for the abundance of doubt. This is clarification. This clarification becomes necessary because the impression out there is that the legal team are just demanding money without justification. One, on Corona inquest, the legal team did that pro bono. That is, no professional fees are charged as their contribution to getting justice for the music icon Ilerioluwa Imole Aloba. However, this does not mean that money to file or collect CTC document from the court will not be paid for. That is on the client. Two, the legal fee for DNA test, the legal team charged 5 million naira. But upon pleas, the legal team agreed to 2.8 million naira. I repeat, 2.8 million naira. Thanks to GHQ Radio for its contribution to this fund. The DNA application has since been filed. When the court sheriff could not get it served on Wumi, an application for substitute service through posting on our last known address of publication.
Please don't mention the date. Don't mention that April date, sir.
I beg. Let me read what I want to read.
Don't mention it now, please.
This guy, don't interrupt me. Me, I don't like it. Me, I'm not Papariano. I don't like it. Just let me read what I want to read. Now, an application for substituted service through posting on a last known address of publication in the newspaper has also been filed and will be argued at the next date the case is fixed for, mentioned. 3. Other payments made 160,000 naira for obtaining CTC of records of proceeding, official fee at the Corona Court, and 200,000 naira for application for additional witnesses. 4. Appearance fee 150K for 3 lawyers in court. The legal team asked for money to file 1. Application for independent autopsy. 2. Mobilization to purchase the petition with the police. To pursue the petition with the police. An anonymous philanthropist has paid for this. 3. Consultant independent pathologist. 4. Private investigator. However, these other funds were not yet provided because those in charge of the funds said there was no fund. Now, this is the document shared with me. Now tell me, for what I've read, has the lawyer been advising the team rightly or wrong? Because the lawyer is now pushed and is going to publish this. Has the lawyer been asking this same thing that jumped from pillar to post, explaining their own rhetorics to people? Have they listened to the lawyer? The job of the legal representative is to advise the client. He cannot force their hands. He's not charging them for his fee, but so far they've only paid him 150,000. How many times has the lawyer been to court? Twice. So even the last appearance is possibly not paid for. And he has listed some of the things he wants to do that some people paid for. And they told him there is no money. How do you want the lawyer to do it?
I think you are missing it. There have only been once, so I don't think twice.
Once.
The last one was David Fadile was November.
Okay, it's only March. Once. Okay, once. So they paid him for that. So at the end of the day, from what the lawyer seems to have written out, the lawyer has been listening and has, in his own wisdom, in his own professional way, have advised on what to do. As the team listened, but if you listen to the team when they come to us, what were they saying? So the truth is this, and I'll continue to maintain this. This is my personal opinion. each individual mental health is important. If individual's mental health is important, do not put yourself in a position where you will jeopardize it. Because what I see with what is happening is abracadabra. The more you the more you see, the less you see, or the more the whatever it is. Now, if the lawyer they are saying has not been doing anything, he's going to publish it in the newspaper. It means he knows what he's saying. And I think that is the reason they don't want to sack him. They want to bring someone to join his team. And Paparano, let me answer your question. Since he's still representing them, if someone new comes on board, they will go as a team. He will introduce the person as their team member. So the new person coming will not have to apply because he's joining the existing team that has been approved.
Exactly.
They would then sort to substitute, except if they say we sack him, we are bringing someone else. The person we have to apply. That is how it will be done. That is to answer your first question.
Yeah. Aristo, look at it before you continue. Look at it. Because Bayo, wait now. Don't let that question go. You answered it well. That's correct. He's going to integrate into the existing team. But also look at it this way. We have public lawyer who is a son, Bankole. Why can't that one at that universe call Baba Brother Muyiwa want to integrate this public son to the existing one? Why do you reject it?
Paparano, I've said this thing on this platform. And for avoidance of doubt, I talk from a place of authority and information. Now, in January, I was the one that sent Barrister Odumozu's number to Bankole and Smith Chamber to speak to them so that they can work together. And that was after they signed the contract. A proper contract was signed between Ada Wazobia Foundation and that chamber. And they covered because you need to define what they will do for you. And they called them and spoke to them. And they told the lawyer, it was Barrister Bankole that called, and said, thank you for calling us, but we don't need you to work with us. Give us the money they are paying you to help us. That was what they said in January. Again, you can also see that today and yesterday, it's still today, early hours of today, that people have come to say, and they confirmed that they called Baba. Someone said, I will give you an extra lawyer and I will pay for it. See it as an help for me. Baba said, thank you. All fairness to that man. But Baba said, please see my family or the person has given authority to undo that side because he's breathing. And what did he tell the person? The guy gave us a different thing. I was saying, they just come, they did not say, they said it is the old lawyer.
It's the money they want.
The bank spoke to them in January. You know what they told Ada? Because Ada also reached out to me. You know what they told Ada? That the money you want to use to employ, give us, we will use it. They are interested in collecting money and doing what they want to do. Now, the question is this.
That is not allowed.
Even if you are interested in money, that is not how to tell someone that wants to help you from the goodness of their heart. That is not how to do it. At least you will even say, bring them first. We will talk, and at the end of the day, we say, oh, they are good enough. I think they can do it. You need to show people some way. It is not about money. You can get the money from the public. Public can even give you more than you expected, but there are ways you deal with public. We all castigate government. We all abuse anybody in power of position. But if they put people that are doing like this in power of position, that have been causing people in power, they will do worse than those who are doing. Because this is what they do. You don't carry people along with what you want to do. And people are asking questions, you say they are not asking it right. Your employer is telling you, do this job right. You say you are not talking to me in the right way. And he's the one paying the bill. What audacity? What are we talking about? Yes, different people can pay the money. But at the end of the day, it's still a fund from the public. And you must show them respect. This is what we are talking about. If we want to get justice, we must follow the tenets of justice itself. Openness, transparency, and communication. This will not be a problem. I'm not blaming Mr. Aloba for saying he wants to add someone to the team. He wants them to work better. But I'm blaming the managers who are not able to manage it. And when you question them, they begin to throw it back at you that I am like you, I don't have the ears of Baba, but you can go to people and tell them this is what you plan to do. It doesn't work like that. Let us be serious. If we as Nigerians or non-Nigerians or Africa in general cannot manage a case like this, how do we think our society can be better on serious matters that need good decision? It can't be it cannot be managed. It cannot be managed. We just have to come to terms to understand that in this matter, the more the merrier. And this is a criminal aspect. You will still queue behind the DPP's team. Does Baba need his own lawyer? Yes, he does. And as a matter of fact, I feel he should be paying for it. Does the public also need lawyer because they are the one that cried out for it? Yes, they do. But there is a way they will do it. We need more people are in that court, more than Baba lawyer. There are, aside Falano, there are other lawyers representing other interested parties. Are they making noise the way we are making noise? They are not. They are not. But the truth of the matter is, if we all spend our time, resources to deliberate on this thing, it means we want something better. Then if we are talking about it, then people should try we all spend our time, resources to deliberate on this thing. And ensure that this thing are managed in a way that everybody will be happy. We will not be agitated, and we can coast to victory in peace, not coasting to victory with grudges and displeasure. I rest my case, my brother.
Paparano, I'm sorry. The announcement I made is not a big deal, but I mean, I said it's bad because I feel like at this point we need to be careful. To say right now because of the Monday, and that is my fear and that is my concern, because we don't want to make any. If this Dumosu is coming out to say this at this time of the month, at this time of the day, that means Monday is going to be shaky, and that's why I said it's a new update, and we are trying to
always check your returns. Make sure you understand them. That is not a bad information. That is a good news. Okay. If Odumosu, who has never been in Nigeria, who is working and peacefully earning his salary in the UK, if he still want to remain there and be working and making his money, her daughter that is here cannot handle this case, does not have experience of an inquest. All right? And the public lawyer is there. You don't even, with that Odumosu, the public lawyer is there. Bankole will handle everything there. He's standing for just for Mohbad. So you get, everybody should, in fact, should be piling behind Bankole. That's what everybody should be doing. You should dump this Baba legal team. You should dump them because they employ them without no merit. How can you employ somebody, I mean, not based on merit? If I wanted to work in my company, look at this gentleman, Musa. Musa, walk them through the employment of, walk them through the employment of this Taiwo Dumosu, because you were in that meeting, Musa. Please kindly do that before I come back. This person proposed to them a better lawyer with credibility. Are you there, Mosai or Moses? Is it Moses?
Yes, I'm here.
Moses. Walk them through the employment.
I'm here.
Yeah, walk them through how Odumosu was employed. And why should we be worried about missing him? Go on.
Well, Paparano, the case became so complicated. We've been having sleepless nights every day. Somebody like me, I have pulled out of the case. I can't sleep. I am not comfortable with the way it is going. I have to come back again to see how we can put things straight. The fact is the aristocrat has said so many things. And the fact remains that the people surrounding Baba, advising him, they have no clue of how this matter works. Somebody is in the United States and is dictating what is happening in Nigeria. It doesn't work like that. He has never been in court one day. He doesn't know how the proceeding goes. He doesn't know how the case were filed. He doesn't know how the investigation were done. And how do we expect a good decision for such person? I said it in the afternoon that Davis was doing the job. We were working perfectly with Davis. We were helping him to gather underground information. We feed him back, and he was trying his best. And we proposed a better lawyer for them that is like a father of the nation. That even when the federal government had issues, Senate has issues of constitution, EFCC has issues of criminal investigation, they run to him for advice. He bails them out. That is the kind of lawyer that we brought to them. And they outrightly ignore us. And the next morning, we just heard Muyiwa announcing that they are bringing Odumosu. And I was like, at this point, you can't engage a legal team that the lead counsel lives in. How does that work? That cannot save the situation. You know, we had a meeting in January. About 8 of us were in that meeting. It was a rigorous meeting. It was a hot meeting. It was 1/8. I mean 1/8. Muyiwa versus 8 of other of us. And yet, he never agreed with us. I mean, he operates a kind of dictatorship. And that is why we are finding ourselves in this situation we are now. You know? And, okay, you want to bring Odumosu, okay, no problem, let's see how it goes. Odumosu is the person. Odumosu is the person. At the end of the day, we got to understand that it was even Gurexi that introduced Odumosu to them. And they are telling lies to us. Okay, what happened to Odumosu now? Odumosu is no more good. You went and bring another lawyer. I know the lawyer, his office is on Allen Avenue. I've known him. I've known Barrister Wahab for a long period of time. He's a lecturer in University of Lagos. You know, he's not a full-time practicing lawyer. I'm not condemning him. But we need a heavyweight legal practitioner that is a political person to wade into this matter and talk to the government. Look, understand me very well. We need a lawyer that can talk to the authority. We need a lawyer that can talk to the government. We need a lawyer that can pick his phone and call the CMD of Lagos, call the commissioner of police. This is the level, this is the caliber of the person we brought for them. Papariano. Hello?
Yes, I said you're right. Just like how Berekete was able to just put a call to them straight. We need such lawyer who can just call the government straight.
We need a legal luminary that can pick a call, pick a phone, call the commissioner of police, call the attorney general, call the Lagos State governor, and tell them to be on their feet. This is the caliber of the person we brought and introduced to them. They refuse. So for me, I think they have something in their skeleton in their cupboard. And that is why I said I am fed up of the situation, and we will meet the Oba of their town probably on Wednesday or Thursday and call their attention to this matter. And they have to nominate somebody from that village who is learned to come and represent the community and wade into this matter, talk to the Baba, and then possibly people on this platform will have to set up a trustee that is going to liaise with people from the community and Baba as well, to open Baba's eyes and let him know that the person that is advising him is a blind person. Muyiwa is a blind person. I'm saying he knows me very well. We have been having face off since last year. I'm not hiding. You know? So that is the situation. You said there is no money. QH Radio brought money for you. Sometimes ago, we knew how much was in the Access account. Bossman has details of those information. You know, where is Bossman now? They don't want to talk to Bossman because they know the guy is trying his best and he has something to offer. Anybody that has something to offer, that is ready to give them his time and effort and energy, they ignore the person. You know, so a lot of people are frustrated and they are tired. And like I said the other time, I said this is a global case. It's not a case of Nigeria. Go to New York Times, you will see the news of Mohbad. I was in